Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting a countdown here. So we will be, okay, I'm gonna make sure I got my stuff lined up here. Nice and good. We are going live, ladies and gentlemen, in the first round. Yep, in the first round of the grand finals on Firestorm between PT and Spin. And Falzen's going to be dodging a tow missile here. He's going to be trying to get early damage. Is the stream quality low? It's probably going to be the fact that I'm streaming someone's stuff. Is it also me or not? Let me know. Thank you. But yeah, I'm at 1080p. It's probably because we're also zoomed in, ladies and gentlemen. But let me get back into the app. So we have Falzen here just trying to land some shots downfield here. We're going to be looking for Falzen to try and get damage. If these players are smart, something you're going to notice throughout all these rounds is that these helis are going to try and land damage before they move in. Because if you're able to land damage from a distance, it gives you an advantage and lets you be able to close the gap with something. That's a hit. Now, does Falzen make the decision? Okay, I've got an HP advantage. Do I move in? Is it enough for Falzen to make that commitment? Is Falzen going to weave this tow into him or not? 2-minute ad at the start? Are you serious? Dude, I've got the ads almost completely turned off. I can't believe that. I'm sorry, bro. But so Falzen here is going to be trying to line up these tow missiles, and I really like this approach. Both these teams are kind of just feeling it out right now. They're not overcommitting to these pods, but look at this. We've got an aggressive push here coming out from Chevy, it looks like. Let's see if he's able to produce anything. I'm looking for Chevy to try and really get in here and see what he's able to get done for us here. Chevy's going to try and get aggressive here and try and get some damage. I really like the aggressive push from Chevy. He's trying to force Falzen into that out-of-bounds zone here. Let's see if he's able to get a hit and maybe force him out. The slow approach is very interesting because both of these teams are very aggressive, by the way. So we really like to see that. Let's see if these gunners are able to land any damage as well. Again, these teams playing very, very slow here. Firestorm's a big map, a lot of room for a lot of play styles, and you can see these teams are using the entire map. Oh, that's a good hit from Chevy. But what is Chevy using for rockets? I believe he is also using smart rockets, so maybe this has become more meta than I've realized. So here goes Chevy. He's already put... Now, Chevy's in an advantageous position here. He has Falzen headed towards that very dangerous out-of-bounds line, but Chevy's taking a lot of damage here from the gunner seat. This is that precision that you're going to see from Sick in the gunner seat. Oh, but look at this. I believe... Oh, we might see an actual destroy coming out here. If we're not careful. Oh, give me one moment here. We're going to swap over to the Sick POV. This is one of the best gunners in the game for 2v2. Let's see if he's able to actually get the destroy here. We're really hoping to see these shots line up. Ooh! And a perfect little 2 sets of shots hitting for that string from Sick on the first round. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Now, that means p2eZy is going to go up 1 round to nothing. Again, we are first to 8 rounds in this first map. And keep in mind, this is the grand final, so this is going to be the first map. We will be headed to a next after this. Kekin, let me ask you a question. So, is the stream quality better on the Sick stream? Because his stream quality is overall a little better. Okay, so, game audio gone. I think it's just because Sick stream is very, very low. Here, I'm going to turn up the desktop audio. Maybe this helps you guys a little bit. Let me know. Can you hear it now? You should be able to hear something. His stream quality or his stream audio is very low. So Kekin, due to the fact that we have to use people's streams, we often have issues with quality because we have to go off of their bit rates into my bit rate. So when we get a spectator mode, hopefully that will be fixed. Now we have the next round here starting off, and we have Falzen and Sick choosing to go out the right side of the mountain. A lot of players use this to get very aggressive very quickly. The runway is very good. Just real low on Sick, yeah, you know, and I'm here. You know what? I'm gonna work on this now, guys. Just give me one moment. Let me see what we can maybe figure out here. Let me see if I can add a compressor. Yeah, a compressor might be good. And let's add some decibels to that, why don't we? And what is happening on the stream? Did Falzen get the destroy? Oh, I'm trying to make the stream better, and Falzen's already up 2-0. Goodness gracious, that's on me. Sorry about that, but the game should be a bit louder, potentially. I'm hoping. Maybe. Is it louder, or do you guys need it a little bit louder? Let me know. Let me know. So that means Falzen's going to go up 2-0 here. That means we are closer to seeing Falzen and Sick take the actual first map here. Falzen hitting that block on the way out of spawn. Not very conducive to a solid start to the round. Let's see what Falzen can produce for us in this attack heli gunner seat. It seems he just took that first round by himself almost. He might have hit a tow missile there that we accidentally missed. Won't be doing that again. So here goes Falzen with his tow missile again. He's going to be launching it up to the sky. I wonder if he's going to try and just dodge this. Yeah, okay. Whoa, that was a close tow missile from Chevy. We've got to be careful about that from this guy. Ooh, good hits from Falzen. That's about 300 damage. Watch out for that tow missile. Goodness gracious, Chevy. I think Chevy's hit a new focus here. He's got to be careful. I'm actually curious if Chevy's going to be able to get us any kind of damage here. Let's see what we can get from him. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Chevy's going to be trying to get damage downfield, but his tow missiles have looked so good so far. I'm really looking for him to hit one of these. Here goes that tow from Falzen, going to be just barely missing. Chevy, T-Don's definitely in a position here where they got to start thinking, okay, can we go aggressive? Can we stay back? Not really. We kind of need to make a play now because Falzen and Sick are up 2 rounds. How can we get in the game a little bit quicker and get our foothold and get our confidence in? Because right now it looks like Chevy and T-Don's are having a bit of an issue with getting in their face. They're a little worried about that gun from Sick, and rightfully so, because Sick's accuracy is unmatched right now in 2v2 is my understanding. So again, we're going to be looking at this smart meta gameplay from these two teams, trying to get damage on each other before really closing that gap, because the moment you're within 100 meters of each other... Oh my goodness, and I think we're going to be able to catch it on Falzen's POV. Oh no, what a great shot, dude. A really solid shot here from Falzen. Really good stuff. Okay, so we're going to swap over to Falzen for a little bit here. Wow, what a great sequence for that POV, huh? I'll say this is a little better than multi-twitch. I think it works out a little better. Falzen and Sick opening up this map dominantly. Ready to play, ready to establish themselves as the best heli in the game. Now, this is very early in this grand final. But this is a good way to start. This is about as good of a start as you're going to get in this game. So we've got to really see, can they follow through? Follow through is going to be the most important thing here. I'm really curious, are they going to go for the aggression? Because here's the thing about Falzen. He's known for this aggression. And for him not to pull it off. There is something with these smart rockets. That's 300 damage from across the map. That's at least 1,000 plus meters. There must be something I don't know. Goodness gracious. Here he goes. He's going to be sending more rockets downfield. Watch out for that tow missile, Falzen. You don't want to get caught lacking there. You definitely want to just keep your damage downfield. Keep it nice and consistent. Falzen and Sick playing a really solid game here. Here goes the tow missile. Ooh, watch out. That's from Chevy. Again, we're going to be looking for this damage here before Falzen really chooses to make a push. We're going to see. I'm curious if Sick's getting any decent damage here. Let's check him out and see what we can find. Oh my god. Yeah, his audio is very low. I might be able to actually get a message to him here in just a moment, but we'll wait a little bit longer. I'm sorry it's so low, everybody. I apologize about that. So Sick, again, just hitting this really good damage from a distance. The gunner, so if you haven't played 2v2 Attack Helicopter before, just know that your gunner might not look like he's doing a lot right now, but every little hit he gets at this distance, he's telling Falzen, okay, I hit 100. I hit another 100. Okay, I hit another. Okay, and now Falzen's doing the mental math. Okay, look at the HP from all this chip damage that they've done. We just got to look into it that Chevy is actually at quarter HP. Falzen and Sick are chipping away slowly at that HP from a distance. And if Chevy's smart, what he'll likely do in this scenario is back up, wait for his auto repair to engage, and get back in the fight. I'm going to swap to the Falzen POV for a bit longer so we can get a little bit stronger audio. And see if he's able to close the gap here. If Falzen's a seasoned pilot, he understands if Chevy's going to really play what he needs to do here, he's going to back up. And Falzen knows he's got him in a pinch here because like we talked about before, that out-of-bounds line is critical. Because if you go into that, it's do or die. Quite literally. If you don't do, you will die. Oh, and this is at altitude, so if you guys just saw that box on the screen, TWL actually just recently coded that in. It's to stop players from getting up into the heavens in a 2v2, which is very important to keep it competitive. But here we go, we have Falzen again taking some damage. He's looking a little scared. Oh no, that's a big rocket hit from Chevy. And I wonder if we're on equal HPs now. I'm going to actually take a look over on my screen. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe Chevy has a slight HP advantage here. I'm a little worried at the moment. Let's see if Chevy's able to close the gap here. I'm not totally sure. But, oh, that's a big rocket hit from Falzen. Goodness gracious, these guys are just slugging it. And there's that damage that we just saw. Chevy going to be trying to close this gap. He doesn't want Falzen to get too comfortable in this game. Chevy wants to put his foot down. He wants to get around on the board. He's down 3-0. He knows how critical it is to get on the board right now. And let's see if Falzen's able. Oh, no, but Chevy's gotten disabled. And Falzen's going to land these rockets that we're about to see. Oh, my goodness. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Falzen closing the gap again with his rocket pod aim that he is definitely known for in this helicopter. The Falzen rockets are no joke so far. I tell you, when I first played Falzen, when he came from console, I wasn't familiar with Falzen, and I had been on PC for attack helicopters, and him, Student Loans, Closed Thread, all these guys, really just talent from console that we never saw on PC. And to play against these guys, it was just so refreshing to have someone talented coming from the console, refreshing the attack helicopter 2v2 scene. I mean, this scene has been going since Battlefield 2, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't a new Battlefield 6 thing. This is almost like a rite of passage for attack helicopter players to play in 2v2s, to compete against each other. This has been happening since the attack helicopter was made. And here we go. We're having a closer fight. It looks like Chevy's tired of this range game. Chevy wants to press the issue, get in Falzen's face, and really show him what's going on with him, because Chevy's tired of getting hit from distance and getting punished. But right now, I can see that both HPs on these helis are very similar, but it looks like Chevy might have just took a little bit of damage there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Be careful there, Chevy. Oh, no. And here goes Chevy. He's going to be trying to get these rockets downfield to see if he's able to hit this. Oh, no, but Chevy's looking low. Falzen going to be able to finish the job. Be careful here, Falzen. Oh, God, that toe is so close. Oh, my God, look at this damage. And then Falzen closes the gap again. His rocket aim coming out on top again. This guy is brutal. Was that a tie? Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at what we spoke about before the match, if you look up, we've got a tie. So you see the 4-0-1? That means that the time had expired, if I'm not mistaken. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to put me down here or over here. So keep that in mind. So we have a tie on the board. Falzen didn't go 5-0. He didn't kill Chevy within the allotted time, I'm assuming. I might have missed that on the clock. That's on me. I'm going to catch up on chat while we are waiting for the swapping of sides. Because, yes, you might think, how could it be unbalanced on either side? Just trust me. It could be like, I don't know, throwing away a card in a game of blackjack or something. It's more of a superstition on some maps, but there are advantages to each map. Let's see. I'm going to catch up on chat. Yeah, if you push, you're dead. Yeah, arguably, for sure. It depends on the map and your approach. Falzen, again, showing his dominance on Firestorm with just that range game for this match, which is a special one considering it's for the #1 ladder and winner of the tournament. Yep, I agree. That is. I really can't read the scoreboard. Okay, so just to refresh, Mr. Sir, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a zoom in here. So if you look above me, you're going to see this scoreboard that you have referred to at the top. The number on the far left, oh, hold on, help me out here. I'm helping. So the number on the far left of these 3 zeros will signify that team's win. The middle will signify a loss. The one on the far side will signify a draw. So that is the best way you can really use the scoreboard. It's for both sides. So yeah, that's basically how it works. It's not too much more deep than that, right? So give me just a moment. We've got to fix our POV now. Okay. I think we're good, ladies and gentlemen, for this POV. Yep. Okay. So we are going to be rolling into the second side here. We're going to give Falzen the benefit of the doubt. We're going to let him have some airtime on this rollout. We really want to see this aggression, but like you guys have talked about in the chat, these smart rockets, I guess they become so strong that maybe I'm just oh goodness, that's 320 damage immediately. These things are very powerful, are they not? I'm really curious, are these going to be used on the Manhattan Bridge, the close range gunner heavy map? This map, as I don't want to get too deep into the meta with you guys, but this is a very pilot-heavy map, I would call it. On Manhattan Bridge, you're going to see the gunner have a lot more focus and a lot more impact a lot of the time due to the closing of the distance and the size of the map. So here we go. We have a little bit more aggression coming out from the Chevy side. We've got... Now, Uber... I might be...
Enemy helo destroyed.
Wow. Wow, what an amazing set of rockets from Falzen. I'm speechless. I have nothing else to say about it. My goodness. Wow. I mean, that is just brutal. Oh my God, he's just making light work of the finalist. He is making total light work of Spin right now. If I'm Spin, I need to change my approach. I think the approach change is desperately needed. Desperately. So let's see how they adjust here. I'm actually curious. Let's see if we can get the audio here. Okay, click off of that. This is a Discord stream, ladies and gentlemen, so do not fret for the quality. It is just what the tools we got, right? So let's see if Chevy's able to change the gap. Damn, Falzen's hitting that 300 damage immediately. Let's see if he's able to get in there. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, Chevy over here just trying to play his best game right now, trying to get in there. I would really love Chevy to... Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, all right, so I need to know Falzen's monitor temperature, the width of his mouse. I need to know how long his keyboard is. I need to replicate this. Wow. This guy is just an animal right now. Truly, just a straight animal, ladies and gentlemen. Falzen, dominant on Firestorm. Very dominant. And I believe one more round, or maybe it's 2 more rounds. He is on controller, Mr. Claus. Yes, he is. And that is a big point, and that's a very good eye you've got there, because that is a good point I didn't point out here. But he is on controller, ladies and gentlemen. That is just making this so much more impressive. If you guys understand the control inputs for these helicopters, you'll understand that rifle aim is widely considered superior. And to see a controller player doing damage like this on a player who is just... Oh, trust me, Spin, Chevy, he's no slouch. He is no slouch at all. He's one of the best in the game. And Falzen's just come to play today with his controller. I mean, his paddles are working overtime. It seems like 640 damage coming out from Falzen. I'm not even sure how these things are hitting. These things are so powerful. Amazing. I didn't know the meta shifted like this. But watch out, Falzen. You got to be careful. That toe can still make you mortal. But Chevy, you've got to get on the board here, Chevy. Especially going into bridge. You've got to get something. Let's keep going. Let's see what Falzen's able to produce. Is he going to hit this rocket? Let's see if this tow missile's able to land for Chevy. Falzen gets taken down by Chevy. Amazing tow from Chevy. Finally, Spin are on the board. They are on the board. They are at a deficit, but they are on the board. Now, it might not win them this map, but that's going to be huge mentally. They're going to be looking for any kind of win. Okay, we made the connect there. We made this work. Okay, so what can we do going into bridge? The last thing they needed was going totally defeated going into bridge. They need to have some kind of win, some kind of something. Trust me, the mental game is going to be so important for this entire series. So, yeah, just something to note for sure. I would hate to switch off of Falzen right now. He's just so far ahead, and he's just showing us another level of gameplay. So we'll stay with him for a little bit longer and see if we can get Chevy into the mix a little bit here. But here goes Falzen immediately sending in his rockets, getting hits. Let's look at Chevy. Let's see what he's able to get done for us over here on this Discord stream that we've got. He's going to be trying to send this tow missile, but look at this. His aggression is very important. Big hits from Chevy. Going to be looking to finish the job on old Falzen here. Let's see if he's able to get it done. We're going to be looking. Oh, watch out. Don't want to land those rockets here. Oh my God, these things are so powerful. No way. No, not the bug. Not the mobility bug. Anything but that. Falzen, no, don't do it to him. Oh no. How are they alive? How are they alive right now? An amazing getaway, an amazing maneuver for Chevy to stay alive in a situation like this. I mean, truly impeccable movement from him there. Let's see if he's able to stay alive further for this 2v2. But see, here's the gameplay. Watch that health bar in the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. See how it's regenerating. This is part of the strategy here. Chevy understood that he was at a health disadvantage, so he backed up and he got his health regen. But like it or not, that is a mechanic in the game. There's really not a way to patch it out. So it's just something that we have to play around with and call it meta. But here we got the fight being re-engaged by Chevy here. It looks like Falzen might be looking a little lethal here. Oh my goodness, and as I say it, Falzen lands a beautiful rocket pod. But look at the health from Chevy. Chevy, you gotta to be careful here. Again, Chevy hitting the back pedal. He's trying to get his regen. You can't blame the player for using the mechanics of the game. I would do the same in this situation. Chevy just bobbing and weaving, trying to get out of this hellscape over here on the left side of Firestorm, trying to fight his way through these oil fields, and he's just trying to stay alive, but he's hitting the altitude. You've got to back down, Chevy. Keep your cool. Don't lose it. Be careful, though. You got to stay alive for your repair. His repair comes just in time. He's got about a quarter of his HP, and he's trying to get it back up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone from one end of the map all the way to the other. These guys are slugging it out on Firestorm, trying to get this round win here. Chevy's not giving up. This is great mental fortitude coming from him. He's got good damage. Can his gunner finish up? T-Don'ts, we need you. We haven't seen you this game yet. We're going to need you in this round. Get them. Oh, no. And then Sick finishes the job with some nice gunshots right at the end, but the HP was right at the bottom there. A great fight from Chevy, but in the end, the Sick gunfire was just too much for him. That 30mm can be quite punishing. Goodness gracious. Wow. An amazing fight. Truly an amazing fight. Wow. Something else. That's all I've got to say. Wow, what a good fight. So, we are on 3-1. Falzen won the first half 4-0 or 4-2-1. So that means we are looking at Falzen on 5, 6, 7 rounds. So Falzen needs one more round, I believe, to close out this game. Chevy needs 7 consecutive on this side to close out Firestorm. So let's just say Chevy's at a bit of a disadvantage. Oh my God, if Falzen hitting shots like that, Chevy might stay at a disadvantage, but he's got to be careful here. He's got to close this gap a bit.
Oh my God!
Yes. Appreciate the follow. Oh God, great damage coming out from Falzen here. He's just going to try and land this toe. We want to see this toe rocket. Come on, let's hit it. No! Enemy suppression. If you're not familiar with that mechanic, if you get enemy suppression with a toe, it means you were this close to him. Oh my God, Falzen's hit about 4 rockets here. About 1,000 damage in total. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be seeing Manhattan Bridge and Firestorm. The map of Firestorm going in favor of Team p2eZy. Falzen dominant on this first map of Firestorm. Absolutely amazing. Going in and be in it. So I believe we're going to be starting the second map. Chevy and T-Don'ts really need this round win. We're going to be seeing some good gunner gameplay coming out here from these two sides. This is a very gunner-centric map. This is where your gunner is going to really shine the most. So let's see what T-Don'ts is able to land downfield here. It's going to be interesting to see how these helis play against each other. They're playing the less aggressive approach here, which is smart. And then there's Falzen landing. There's rockets taking the credit away from these gunners right now. Oh! He's not real. He's not real! He's not real! What is that? What is that? Is that a third-person toe? Wait, am I just zoned in? What was that? He didn't even mean to hit that, did he? Oh, this guy's an animal, bro. Oh, my goodness. Good gracious. Oh, no, dude. Okay, so we've got the Sick POV. Let me know if the audio is still too low, ladies and gentlemen. I'll decrease my mic audio. Let's see. Third person controller toes. Yeah, okay, so I'm not crazy. I was just thinking, did I imagine that was in third person? Amazing to see from Falzen. But we really want to see these gunners shine. Get close to each other. We want to see it. Come on, we want all the smoke, right? Come on, let's see it. Let's get close to each other. Oh, I'm just trying to land these shots down range, and we got Falzen over here. He's just doing his thing, trying to land his rockets. 640 damage. Let's see if Sick's able to capitalize. Oh, nope, not that one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let me move that down one so I don't get those mixed up. Okay, so we have Sick here. He's going to be trying to land damage. Ooh, there's that 80 damage. Watch out. Falzen, you can't take all the glory here. Sick's got to land some. Oh, 300 damage coming out from Sick here. Great damage. This is where this player shines in that 100-meter range. You're very ballsy to challenge him in this area right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Sick's known for this. He's very good in these engagements. He's got the HP advantage. No, oh my goodness, that was some dust, but what can you do? It's Battlefield. Lots of oh my goodness, and Chevy hits an amazing toe or rocket pod on the Falzen, closing out the gap immediately. Very good start from Chevy. We wanted to be competitive, and we're glad that we're starting to see that on this Manhattan Bridge side. Again, because we only have the POV for either or on this spin side, what's it called? I can only pick one of the two streams. I had to swap between the two. So we're going to give this map to T-Don'ts, and the next map we'll give to Chevy for POVs. So we're going to see T-Don'ts here. Going to be trying to land shots downfield. They're going to be trying to preemptively shoot these toes, and Chevy's going to play around this bridge. I don't know. I kind of like it, but I cannot believe I'm seeing such respect out of these two players. But honestly, I can't blame them. This map is dangerous. If you get too close, you can get fried immediately. But these players, again, showing each other respect. They know that they're playing the best helicopter. Someone hit something. I believe Chevy hit a tow missile. The way that heli turned on Falzen's side, Chevy seems to have hit something massive that calls that mobility hit. So now they're going to go all in. This is that aggression that we were talking about. That HP advantage. Now Chevy has it. Can he... Oh no, and Falzen punishes Chevy for the aggression? Dude, what is happening? What is happening? How do these rockets work? This is amazing. Oh my goodness. You know, the moment Falzen looks like he's about to get pinched and slammed on the parchment of the wrestling mat, he just turns around and throws you back down. I'm not familiar with the Smart Pod meta. I wasn't familiar with its game, but wow, I mean, this is amazing to see. I don't know how I feel about it, but hey, well, okay, we're going into the third round. Falzen with a 2-1 lead here on this map after he took the first map. These smart rockets, again, showing themselves to be quite the decider in these engagements. Seeing these toes flying out for each team. You got these smart rockets coming out again. I don't understand how these things are even aimed. Is it the center of the reticle? Yeah, and they're not flaring this. You know, Uber makes a very good point in chat just now, ladies and gentlemen. They're not flaring to make it hard to see the toe. I'm surprised players aren't doing that more these days, but it's been shown to work. Watch out. You got to watch out for these toe missiles. These smart rockets are proven to be quite the menace in this engagement. Let's see what Sig's able to get for us over here on this gunner seat. Here we go. We got him shooting, trying to send shots down range. By the way, can we shout out Sig for this great quality he's got on his stream? Really amazing. Can we ask him for his OBS settings? Goodness, we love it. But here, oh, God, and Falzen, you can't keep doing this shit, man. Did he hit a toe? I can't turn off of this guy. I cannot tune off of this guy right now. I want to give these players time. I want to let them have the screen. But Falzen's stealing the show. This is the Falzen show right now. They need to call a timeout. Spin need to say, hey, I need to take a shit. Like, legitimately. And ladies and gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the harder side of Manhattan Bridge? And Falzen's up 2-1 or 3-1. I apologize. So let's stay with Falzen. Let's see what he's able to get done. This guy's a menace right now. Let's see this toe coming out. Wow. Okay. Well, here goes the toe. Toe misses. Watch out, watch out. Careful here. Oh my God, here goes the Chevy. Chevy's tired of getting... Oh, wait, what was that? Only 80 damage coming out from the smart rockets. This is an interesting kind of gameplay right now. I'm surprised we're not seeing a variance in gameplay here with heavy rockets or lights, but are smart rockets just this strong at distance? It's hard to say. Uh-oh. Big damage coming out from Chevy. Chevy, you've got to clear this. You've got to clear the gap here. Okay, and Chevy does. He finishes the job. He's on the board. 3-2. It is not a slam dunk, this map. This map, Chevy came to play. He's going to shut down Falzen a bit here. Make Falzen think twice about his next move. This is real healthy for him. I'm enjoying it so far. I like it. And this is healthy competition. I feel like the side pros and cons are mitigated by long-range battles with smart rockets. I didn't realize that the meta was this shifted, to be honest with you. But then again, I haven't been playing a lot of twos, and maybe, you know, these guys are the best players in the world. They're going to know the meta. So that's what we're going to have to, that's what we want to see in the grand finals. We want to see the pinnacle. We want to see the greatest that we can see. Let's see if they're able to get shots downfield. No damage off of that rack of rockets. Falzen's got another 7 in reserve here. Let's see if he's able to get any good damage here. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, something I haven't spoken about yet is the ammo in the bottom right of the screen. A very major factor. If Falzen uses his rockets irresponsibly, he goes out of ammo here. the other heli can actually time that and push based off of that. We would definitely want to see more of that ammo meta play. Oh my goodness, good damage coming in from Chevy here. But now Falzen's trying to land the tow missile. Falzen, I believe, is at a... No, I'm checking Chevy's health. They're both at even HPs here. They're all coming into each other. They're closing the gap. They both seem to think they have an advantage, maybe. Potentially. Here goes this tow missile. Careful, careful. Be careful. Okay, and it misses. Falzen gets his repair. He's repairing back to about at least 75% of his HP. We're going to be seeing rockets coming out from Falzen. His rack's empty. Oh, here comes the tow missile. It's going to miss Falzen. But here's Falzen's response. He's going to see if he can land this on him. Is there any sort of... Ooh, that looks real good on my end. Goodness gracious. I know he's going to be looking to get that win, but I cannot believe these smart rockets. He's not even using the eye reticle. He's just using the center of his screen. Amazing to see. Truly, these guys have... Ooh, that was a good tow. It looked good on Chevy's end, but we need more gameplay here. Let's take a chance and see what Sick's getting up to, huh? Let's see what he's got for us. Can Sick land any shots downfield? I wish these teams would kind of close the gap a bit here, because right now we are trying to, we are hurting our eyes trying to get a good focus on these helis. But see, Sick's just trying to predict his next move in the next 3 seconds. But look at that. Great predictions coming out here. Just pay attention to this crosshair. You might think this is just blind shooting, but let me tell you, it's not. He's trying to predict where this heli will go next, and he's doing a good job right here. He's getting about 200 damage, it looks like. He might be able to... Ooh, that's a big string. That's 400 damage, 600 in total, 800 in total, 900 in total. Oh, 200 more in total coming from Sick. Sick's trying to land another. He's at 1,300 damage, I believe, right now. He's got to be careful. He's got to finish the job, though. No! T-Don'ts the gunner. He responds. What an amazing sequence from Sick there, but he's not able to close the gap. 3-3. We've got a game on our hands. I believe we have one more round before we swap sides, if I'm not mistaken. So, Manhattan Bridge proving to be much more competitive than Operation Firestorm. Amazing sequence there. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff coming out from Sick here. Teams had 7-8 months to figure out how strong the smart rockets were. I think they've been avoided out of assumptions, expectations that they break some unwritten rule of the format. And maybe they were saving them for the grand finals as well, Uber. I mean, this is where it is, right? You don't hold anything back in these situations. But let's see if Sick's able to show us some more Nostradamus movement here out of his gun on this 30mm on the side of this attack helicopter. Let's see if he's able to land any shots downfield here. He's going to try and get this bullet drop to go in his favor. But there we got some... Oh, Falzen. Oh, Falzen threading the needle. Can we catch it? And he's going to try and... finish the job here, and there goes Chevy, and Falzen takes him down again. Falzen hitting the toe with a rocket on top of it. Oh my goodness, absolute poetry in this helicopter right now from Falzen. Truly something else. We'd love to see it. Right now we're going to be seeing a side swap is going to be 4-3, ladies and gentlemen, for first side. I'm going to put this in chat and pin it so people can know. So that means first to 8 to win. First to 8. So now they're going to be swapping sides. Falzen is, in my opinion, going to be getting the side with the advantage. And let me fix this POV a little bit here. I see that it's a little not perfect. There we go. By the way, are you guys enjoying the stream? I am doing my best to make this happen. I am doing my best to make it enjoyable for the audience. As you guys know, we don't have a spectator mode, so I'm having to do a lot of black magic stuff over here in the OBS. But you can think... Oh, excuse me. In between these halves here, you can thank BrettFX for helping me engineer all these OBS settings. So I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. It should be a lot better than the multi-twitch we were using. So this is, I hope, turning out to be a better broadcast for you guys. We're going to see these players running around. Maybe Chevy's taking a minute here to really get his bearings. We're not totally sure what all... Oh, not the title screen. Silly me. We moved that down there. Sorry about that. I'm moving it all around here, guys. Okay. So we got Falzen here. And I believe we're going to start with him. He's really just been a lights-out player. But you know what we're really missing? This man was known as the Silver Gorilla for his aggression. We haven't seen very much of that Falzen aggression come out at all here in this grand final, which is kind of disappointing. We definitely want some aggression. Not all passive, but I understand these teams are playing to win. This is a title. The best heli in Battlefield 6 is going to be decided in the next few maps. And it looks like Falzen is on a steady path to claim that title convincingly. But let's see if he's able to close out the deal here on Manhattan Bridge. He's going to need about 3 or 4 rounds. I believe 4 rounds in total to do this. So Falzen getting good damage here with these rockets. And we finally got some good engagements here. Let's see. I believe Chevy's actually trying to get a little closer here on my other POV that I'm looking at here. Let's see. Ooh, that looked good. It looked real good, but no connect there. Hate to see that. Let's see if we can get some good POVs out of the actual gunner for Mr. Man. Mr. T-Don't's here going to be trying to land these shots down range. Falzen's on fire. No, Chevy. Keep the gas. You need to keep the gas. I believe you have an HP advantage here. Don't stop. You are right on his heels. Are they playing for the repair? Or are they baiting him in? Oh, wait, an amazing move to bait them in a bit. Oh, that's good damage. This is all on you, T-Don'ts. You've got to land this. Ooh, that looks good, but just barely missing it. Right on the trail of this attack helicopter, just barely tracing around it. This heli is threading the needle on this side of Manhattan Bridge over this water, seeing all this hellfire coming down upon it. Let's see if he's able to close the gap, and falls and does it for him. He says, no more. They trade. Oh my God, how much more close does it get? It doesn't. Oh my God, these rounds. So who got the round? It was Falzen. Okay, in the top of the screen, you're going to see that crown. In the top left center of that screen, you're going to see that crown over Falzen's West Winds. That is going to be the thing that's going to let us know that Falzen actually took that round. He got the first kill before he went down. That is the main thing. Whoever gets the first kill in these engagements is going to be crowned the winner of the engagement. So we're going to see Falzen get back up in the air here again, using this water to his advantage. He's going to just be kind of hanging out back here. The thing that's really dangerous about Manhattan Bridge is if you push the enemy heli into the out of bounds, this is a really small map, and it's very easy to do, and that tow missile looks really good coming out of Chevy. Let's see if Falzen's able to respond. He got a little close to his heli there. Might need a few new welds on it by the end of the day, honestly. But again, Falzen just making light work of these tows coming in. He's just doing nice little small maneuvers, keeping Chevy on guessing on where he's going to be next. This is really solid, pretending to drop. This is that TV missile dodging skill coming in. You're going to see this from Falzen. He dodged thousands of TV missiles in his time playing Battlefield. And look at this third-person tow missile damn near connects. He's going to be trying to get more rockets downfield here. And again, it's all coming down to this little fight over this water. I'm amazed that he's not using any aggression. But again, they're just poking at each other, trying to get each other's HP down. They don't want to go for the RNG fight. They want to respect each other. Oh, good damage coming out of Falzen, about 300 from that rocket pod. I wonder if Falzen's got an idea of where the HP is. Maybe Sid can let us know. Let's check him out and see what he's got for us. He might be able to produce a little bit more information for us on the damage side of things. Let's see what he's got. Again, keep in mind the way this crosshair is aiming. He's going to be trying to predict where this heli is going. So keep in mind he's always guessing like about 1 or 2 seconds ahead where this heli actually is. So that's going to be very important to know going into these engagements, because it really shows the skill that he understood. Ooh, now that I would have expected as well from that drop right there, but he didn't do it that time. But again, we're seeing good damage. 80. Oh no, Falzen's got bad damage on him. Can they close the gap, Mr. Spin? Are they able to do it? Let's see. Oh, Spin with good damage, and Spin finally take a good round, and we catch it. Very, very good gameplay from the Spin side here. Chevy and T-Don'ts showing they belong. All right, let's check out Mr. We'll start with Falzen again. We love this guy. Well, we could start with Spin. Let's see what Chevy's got for us over here. Maybe he might be able to show me something a little crazy. Oh, sorry. Got a lot of hats on right now, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? The I-beam represents pylon articulation in +4, -15 degrees. The APKWS is guided via the line of sight reticle in conjunction with the pylon articulation. Yeah, you're probably right. Honestly, I think... Nightmare, are you the streamer that has flown helicopters before? I'm assuming you are by that message. I'm just referring to the fact that in most games, especially the older ones, you would use that I-beam to aim the rockets. But with these smart rockets, it looks like he's using more of the reticle in the center of the screen. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not totally sure. So, yeah. Seems we have a bit of a pause here coming out. Oh, T-Don't's dropped. Okay. All right. Oh. tight, dude. Let's go. Woo! You guys enjoying the broadcast? Everything good? Audio good? I'm sorry the quality's not better, but that's just the nature of the business we're in right now, everybody. Unfortunately. Until we get a spectator mode, this is what we got to do. Game crash, sorry. Okay, so T-Don's game crash. All right, so we're going to be starting out with spin here. Keeping it very competitive right now, ladies and gentlemen. I believe p2eZy actually have only one round on this map on spin. So this is a very competitive game. They're still in a very good position here, but they've got to be careful. Chevy's got to make sure he's landing. Oh, well, he's very strong damage. Oh, and then the gunner cleans it up. Falls and tries to bring out some of that vintage gorilla action, and Chevy swiftly punishes it. Amazing. Amazing to see. This whole time he's been ready for that. Chevy knows Falzen. He knows he's going to pull it out. And Chevy punishes him for it. Very good awareness. Very good prep coming out from the spin side. We love to see that. So I'm going to hope and pray. Is there no other way to get the quality higher? Okay, we're just going to stay like this. Sorry, everybody, for this POV. So we've got the tow missile coming out from Chevy. Is Falzen going to try and keep that aggression? These smart rockets are just RNG. I'm going to let you guys decipher that one. I'm not sure. I haven't used them that much. Oh, my goodness. And look at the damage coming out from Chevy. He's got the tow missile slinging out of the right side of his helicopter. Let's see if he's able to make this one land for us. It looks really good. Oh, goodness. Right over and under. It looked like these smart rockets. He's just trying to send them downfield. But this aggression from Chevy, I'm liking it. He forces Falzen out in that out-of-bounds zone. Can be extremely strong. Oh, no, but Falzen hits that rocket. Watch this tow missile. Oh, my goodness. An amazing tow coming out from Falzen here. Wow, an insane hit coming out from Falzen. This guy's just a clip machine. Though, the way he hits two, right? Okay. Chevy backing up. That's a major amount of damage, just so you guys know in the chat. If you take on a tow missile in a 2v2, it's about 1,100 damage. You've got about 1,400 damage in these 2v2s, so let's just call it very critical. If you get hit by one, puts you at a major disadvantage. Let's see if Chevy's going to be able to recover here. Oh, no, he's got no repair. He's on a quarter of his HP. There's the out-of-bounds zone. Finally, it's coming into play. Chevy's going to have to move back towards Falzen. Watch out. You almost got slung by that tow missile. Careful, Chevy. You're going to have to definitely make something happen. Some kind of miracle is going to happen for you right now with this kind of HP. Oh, wait. Is your gunner getting good damage? I'm looking at, but it looks like Falzen is actually okay on health right now. Chevy pushing right back into him. Chevy showing confidence. And what does he know that Falzen doesn't? I bet he's making Falzen think twice right now, but he's got to watch out. The damage is just too much. From Falzen's smart rockets. Truly brutal to see. Let's check back in with Falzen here. A great round from him. Really a true round. He got pushed to the border, hit that tow missile. It was a true game changer. It pushed Chevy all the way back to his side of the map, and Falzen was able to close out the deal. So that's how you know it doesn't matter what your HPs are. If you've got a tow missile, you've got a chance. It's just a matter, can you connect it? And in Falzen's case, can you connect it on controller? And I guess the answer is yes. Here we go. We got Falzen coming out on the right side of the clock tower. Let's see if he's able to produce. Oh, yes. Watch out for that tow whistle. Whoa! Coming out from Chevy. Chevy's going to be on his ass now. Watch out here. You got to be careful. You got to respect Chevy now. He's ready. He's pissed. Oh, my God. And Chevy's able to close it out with the rocket pods. Falzen going down. Sorry about the delay with the audio, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really glad we were able to catch that kill there from Chevy. Whoa. A great tow missile. Chevy responds. Amazing. So if we look at the rounds, Falzen needs one more round. Chevy needs 2 rounds. Can Chevy get momentum here? I'm really curious to see. So much so that we're going to follow Chevy's POV out the gate here. Oh, Chevy took off too soon. So ladies and gentlemen, when that happens on the top of the screen, that means that they left the spawn far too early and that the timer's reset. This is to ensure that everyone's in their spawn position in where they need to be so they're not rushing each other. Oh, no. Is there aggression coming out from both sides here? Ooh. Is this mind games? This might be mind games, ladies and gentlemen. To tilt each other, they might be intentionally breaking. Okay, no, they're not. All right, finally. All right, so we've got the green go going out from Chevy. On Falls and Scream, we're actually seeing a bit of a different approach. He's going immediately out far, just trying to keep distance between himself and Chevy, giving himself room to work here. I really like this approach from Falls and himself. He's really giving him his gunner and himself plenty of room to work with his rocket pods here. I really like that. He's giving himself time to really show his skill. Can Chevy push and punish this? I think the best way to punish this would be to close the gap, potentially. Watch out, you don't want to get hit with that. Let's see if Falzen's able to get something, maybe. Ooh, good damage coming out from Falzen. Can Chevy bring it back? Let's see what we can figure out from the Falzen side of the map. Ooh, good toe. We just barely missed it from Chevy, but Falzen's going to eat that, and Chevy's going to be nose down. He's going to want to close the gap, and that toe also looks good. Amazing shots coming out from the old Chevster here from Ukraine, or not Ukraine, from Russia. He's going to be trying to land this toe missile. Be careful. Again, Falzen's staying alive. I think this is a mistake from Chevy here. I would really love to see Chevy close the gap once he hits this toe. Maybe he's worried about Sick really mowing him down, which it's a real possibility whenever you got a gunner like this. I mean, this guy is lethal, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see what he's able to predict for us. And there you go. You have Sick. He's kind of shaking off the little bit of rust. He sees this gap. He's honestly useless at this distance. So we're going to actually go back to the Falzen POV until they get a little bit closer. Let's see if they're able to get any toes, not one hit. So Zins, to balance out the effectiveness of heavy rockets and time to kill that DICE has put in the game, the health pool is actually increased for the attack helicopter in 2v2 to 1400 HP. Now toes do 1100 HP. If you hit a toe, it should... Ooh, good damage from Falls, and it should decide the round. So here we got great damage coming out from Chevy. Chevy's here to play, but what I'm curious about is how is Sick gonna have some impact in this round here. Let's see what he's able to get. This is good range, and then Falls and steals the kills again from Mr. Sick. Brutal stuff. Truly brutal stuff. Sick really just wanting to get some kills, and Falls and stealing limelight. I believe... Are we at... What just happened there? What is the rounds now? Because we had 4-3. So Falzen needs... Why did that not go in his favor? Are we experiencing a bugged scoreboard? Or did I just misremember rounds? What's happening here? Interesting stuff. Okay, so I guess we got a new round. It's a new day, I guess. I really feel like the got bugged there. I'm really confused what happened on that round. Okay, so we're gonna see Sick opening up. We're gonna see that toe, and it looks real close. I'm really curious to see what these teams do. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a tiebreaker round. So you're gonna be seeing that center building there. It has a timer of about 100 seconds. If these teams reach a stalemate, someone's got to go over there and cap the flag to decide this round. This is a tiebreaker mechanic to avoid players from being in these positions where, oh, goodness gracious, good aggression coming out from Chevy. This is a tiebreaker mechanic. If Chevy's able to maintain mid-map control, he'll actually be in an advantageous position, and I believe that's Chevy's play exactly. Look, this building right in front of Chevy, that is the point. So maybe if Chevy's... Oh, this is genius, because now Chevy's going to force Falzen to push him. This is actually so intelligent. I'd love to see stuff like this. Let's see how Falzen's going to respond to this with some audio here. Is Falzen going to... Yeah, Falzen recognizes... Oh, this is a great play coming out from Chevy. Ooh, you got to be careful with that toe missile. Falzen slowly but surely. But Chevy, don't give up your position here. No, you need to use that building. It's your advantage. You've fought for the mid-map control. You've got to use it. Oh, no, don't die to this. Careful, Chevy. You've got to land these shots. T-don'ts. Someone. Something. These tallies are so low right now. Chevy's got such an HP advantage. No way. Oh, careful. No way, Chevy. Don't forget the point. Don't forget it. Don't overextend and get punished by Falzen. Oh, no. If he dies here, Chevy's going to be very... Thank you, Lord. Thank you for closing it out, Chevy. You're scaring me, man. You're scaring me. So, are we not tied now? Or... Yeah, we're tied, are we not? Let me look here. GG. Okay. 4-3. Okay. Maybe I was reading the scores wrong. Okay. Well, just take it for what it is. The next round is going to actually go in favor of... Let me check something. 1 second. Let me send a message, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll update the scorecard. I believe Falzen... who won that map? It had to be Chevy, right? Yeah, they should be playing a tiebreaker round. Okay. You guys needed to play tiebreaker. It was tied. Also, stream audio is low still. Add compressor, audio filter, and increase audio level. Okay, so are we playing the tiebreaker round? Yeah, okay, so I'm talking in the chat right now. We are waiting to see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 7-7 tied score on the second map. Are they going to give the map to Spin? Did we miscount rounds? What happened here? I'm pretty sure it's 7-7, if I'm not mistaken. Best of one. It should be. Let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit insight into the chat. Yep, they're asking to play one more, so we know who won a map. We play more around here. Yep, since we tied on those. Okay, yep, so we are aligned. So the teams here will play one more round. One more round. Same sides. We're not switching sides, I don't think. They're going to play one more round here to decide the map. Spin need this badly. If Spin can beat them on this map, they guarantee Myrick at least. Because next map is Liberation Peak. And that's going to be a pilot-centric map. With how Falzen's been playing, that's dangerous. Okay. So we are going to check. Okay, so I believe, ladies and gentlemen, Sick has actually fixed his stream audio. And I think it does sound louder. Okay, it's better now. Yeah, it's better now. It's better. For sure. Okay. So we are back into it, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more round on the Great Manhattan Bridge. We are in the second map of our best of 5. p2eZy took the first map. If they take this round, they will be up 2-0. Let's see how the pilots react to each other here. We have Falzen again going for this early passive approach here. Let's see if he's able to continue to replicate the success that he's had thus far so far in this fight. He's going to try and get these smart rockets downfield. Watch out for these toe misses. Oh, and Chevy with a very good prediction, but just a little bit off to the bottom of Falls in there. Not quite on target. What the hell was that? A toe missile? 1100 damage. Chevy here is going to be looking to back up. Let's see what he's doing. Yep, and we can see it on this POV. Yep, he's going to be slowly backing up, waiting for that HP on the bottom to regen here. So, Falzen, does he chase it, or does he just let Chevy do that and wait for him to re-engage? Ooh, and the flares come out from Falzen. This is that tech that we were talking about in chat earlier. Mr. Hoover pointed it out. If you flare when these toe missiles are... Oh my goodness, good damage coming out from Chevy. If you flare when these toe missiles are coming out, believe it or not, your flares will make the toe blend into it a lot of the time because it's the same biting effect. So that's something for all you pilots that are watching. That's good tech to know. Again, we're going to be, whoa, that toe looks good, but it wasn't too good, and it wasn't on enough to land, but it looks good to me. So we got Falzen. He's going to be, again, just maintaining this distance, but here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Again, look at the top center. Unlocks in 45 seconds. In 40 seconds, we're going to see a flag in the middle of this map come open. Whoever caps that flag can win the round. This is only a tiebreaker thing here. And we're going to see Chevy push up mid-map here. I wonder, I would love to see him use this flag to pull Falzen in potentially. But good damage coming out from Chevy. Let's see if Chevy's able to continue this damage, this rampage he's on. He looks hungry. He looks angry. He looks like he wants this round. But Falzen's not going to give it up too easy. We got Falzen over here just trying to stay alive at this point. But look, Chevy's smoking. Falzen knows it. Falzen takes the second map of Manhattan Bridge. p2eZy take the game. So far, 2-0. They need one more map to take the series, to be crowned the best Battlefield 6 attack helicopter ladder. So it would be quite the statement for them to win this map. They know that. So they're going to play to win. Here we have Falzen opening up with a tow missile. Chevy opening up with his own. Let's see if he's able to make something happen here. He's going to try and get these rockets. Oh my god, another 300 damage coming out from Falzen. Cross map. I didn't realize a great tow missile. Chevy, nose down. Follow through. We need you to put shots downfield. Amazing. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted out of you. A really textbook play coming out from the spin side. Chevy hitting that toe, hitting the gas immediately after, recognizing his advantage and pressing it. Exactly what we wanted to see out of the spin side of this series. We need to see more of this. We need more aggression to come out of them. We can't let Falzen and Sick. If you want to get in this game, Chevy, you can't let them play in the back of the map. Their aim is so good that a war of attrition at that distance, you'll just lose. I mean, we've seen it time and time again on these past two maps. Let's see if they're able to recognize and adjust on this third. Again, Falzen going for this distance, and he's really just relying on his gunner's aim. He knows he has. Oh my god, an amazing tow coming out from Chevy. Chevy, again, you need to hit the gas right now. And there he is. He recognizes he's got the advantage, and he's shutting him down. Chevy came to play on Liberation Peak. Chevy up 2 rounds to nothing. Now we've got to go to his POV. Goodness gracious. Chevy said, I'm ready. I'm ready for the spectate again. This is 30 hertz, right? Yes, this is technically 30 hertz right now. Not technically, sorry. I'm getting jumbled in words. When you solo cast games, you'll jumble your words a lot. Trust me, it's a pain. It's a pain. But yes, this is 30 hertz. We are waiting on 60 hertz. I've even personally given the codes to the developers for these codes to get 60 hertz, so it is coming. It's just a matter of when. So we'll have to wait and see. And there's Chevy with that tow missile. Is he able to get a third in a row? That's what we're wanting to see, because Chevy just hit 2 golden, beautiful tows 2 rounds in a row. And see, this is the difference. Chevy is closing this gap. He's got to continue with this. I think this is the recipe for him right now. He needs to get a little closer and just get that damage downfield. He's going to use this mountain to his advantage. Chevy, go ahead and land it. Oh no, so close coming out from Chevy. He's going to continue to throw these tow missiles downfield, trying to get something to connect. He knows it's the recipe for success. He's already hit 2 of them. No hits from these rocket pods yet. This could be extremely detrimental going into this game. But Chevy knows he's got the skill. He's got to bob and weave it. He's got to get it to land. Let's see what it looks like. Six putting some serious damage downfield here. Let's check him out real fast here, ladies and gentlemen. Sick, it looks like he's getting extremely lethal with this 30mm. Watch out for that tow missile from Chevy. Falzen's definitely going to respect it a bit here. 100 damage coming out from Sick. He's going to calm that out. He's going to say, hey, Falzen, just so you know, they've got a little bit less HP than us. Just so you know. Ooh, that looked good from Falzen. Careful there. Another 100 damage coming out from Chevy here. Oh, not Chevy. Sorry, coming out from Sick. Going to be trying to land more shots, but Falzen, your HP's low. But look, Chevy's also smoking, but you're up in the ceiling. Careful. Chevy, you've got to punish this. Oh, no, but now you're at a health disadvantage. Chevy, back up. Get out of there. Recoup. Don't give him the height advantage. Careful there. Let's swap over to the Falzen POV. Oh, my goodness. Falzen just bobbing and weaving, trying to land some tow missiles. The Falzen that was so hot on Firestorm right now is a far cry as Chevy takes a commanding 3-0 lead on Liberation Peak. Chevy is ready. Goodness gracious. Wow, amazing. What a change of events. This is a momentum breaker. This is a serious momentum breaker. This is everything Chevy needed in this third map. The question is, can he keep it going? He needs it. He needs this map to be dominant, and so far it is. Chevy opening up with this tow missile again, looking for this target acquisition. Takes a minute. Okay, I'm not going to read that right now, but we're going to stay with the game. We got the tow missile coming out. Chevy again pressing the issue. The W keep getting hit. He's telling Falzen, you're going to have to back the fuck up because I'm ready. He's here and he's ready shooting these rockets. He's going to be bobbing, weaving, rolling this heli left to right, trying to land this tow missile. Again, not able to connect it, but he's got another rack of rockets ready to go. He's going to try and connect, but he's going to wait. He's actually going to shoot his tow missile right now. T-Don'ts, right now we need you to bring in the assist for Chevy. Chevy taking a lot of damage. He's hitting the brakes here. I'm not a big fan of this. Chevy, you've got to keep the gas up. You've got to keep pushing him here. But can Chevy make the difference here with this tow missile? Oh, barely misses. Rockets coming out from Chevy. Oh, no, Chevy. A big hit, though. Come on. Hit the gas. Nose down. You've got to get the health advantage here. Falzen's on fire. Get in his face. Don't respect your opponent. It's the grand finals, and Chevy follows through with rockets 4-0. Amazing. The momentum shift from Chevy has to be studied in this map. Amazing. Wow. Chevy wins the first half decisively. Amazing. Wow. Really good stuff. We have no audio here. Let's swap over to the Falzen side. I'm really curious to see how Falzen is going to respond to this. Let's see. I believe we are restarting the map. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great half we had there. I mean, goodness gracious. Speaking of a dogfight ladder for Jets, sorry, my throat is getting a little wore out, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be chilling for just a moment. They are doing a dogfight ladder for Jets, ladies and gentlemen. If you are tuned in, make sure you guys are tapped in with the TWL Discord. They are going to be hosting a Jet 1v1 ladder here soon. So we will be able to crown the best Jet dogfighter here soon enough. It's been long overdue. I'm sure many of you players are looking to participate in that, especially if you are involved in the dogfight community. I know plenty of players that would love to be involved in something like that, and TWL are finally going to respond and do that for you guys. So that is coming, as well as TWL Conquest 10v10. That is also in the works. Still a work in progress, to my understanding. SJ and AJ, that is a question for Mr. Uber Duber Soldier in the chat. So you guys ask him. I don't know. I'm not too familiar. So I'm going to see if I can get a water up in this piece. Mode will facilitate using either. Probably the best way to do that would be like a separate ladder, right? Like SJ ladder and then AJ ladder, because it's such different dogfights, right? I don't know. That's just my understanding of it. All right. Ooh, I'm going swimming after this. What are you guys doing after this, man? It's too pretty of a day, but hey, man, love of the game, right? So let's get it done. Chevy winning decisively on that first half of the game, first half of the round. One moment, let me put that here. First. Okay. All right, so we got the second half opening up here. Falzen needs 8 straight to win this. Chevy needs 4. So it looks like we might be seeing Myrick Valley after all. Let's see if Chevy's able to keep the gas pressed here and really able to press the issue against the p2eZy side. Again, we're going to be seeing these rockets and these tow missiles coming out again like we have all game. At this point, we are in a war of attrition. I know these players are sweating. Their hearts are racing. They've shot so many rockets and 30 millimeters at this point. I know their fingers are probably getting tired. Again, we're going to be seeing the toes coming out and missing for both sides, but they're just dancing in the air, trying to pin the needle on each other in this situation. It can be quite difficult, especially on a map like this where the visibility isn't exactly perfect. It can be quite punishing, especially if you lose your target. But look at this, these rockets coming out. They're kind of off on the Falzen side. Falzen, you got to be careful. That aggression is coming out from Chevy. We definitely love to see it from Chevy because now Falzen has to respond in a way. And, you know, back whenever I was doing these 2v2s, you answered aggression with aggression. That was really the best way to do it. That kept it the most fun. Mr. Wheat, what's going on, brother? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Ooh, good dodge from Falzen, but damn, that was damn near grazing him. Chevy getting really dialed in with these tow missiles here. Ooh, shit, look at these rockets coming out from Chevy again. He's closing the gap and really letting them know, hey, I'm here to play. Liberation Peak is my thing right now. I'm trying to close the gap, and as I say it, look at Chevy landing decisive rocket pods. Chevy is up 5-0 right now, ladies and gentlemen. So, Chevy needs 3 more rounds before we move on to the 4th map in our best of finals. Falzen needs 8 rounds straight. So let's just say there's a bit of a mountain to climb for Falzen's side. But again, if you look at the maps as a whole, Chevy has a bigger mountain to climb. He has to take 2 straight maps to have a chance at winning this best of 5 series. Not an easy feat for anyone, no matter your skill level. It looks like we are potentially discussing strategy. Oh, we got something in chat here. Let's see what we got. Well, we can't win libs, so let's go peek. Oh, they do make a good point. No, they can, can't they? An interesting call. I believe they could still win. They would just have to win 8 straight, correct? Uber, you might want to get in there. Okay. All right. These teams have agreed to swap to Merrick Valley. That is going to be the second map going in favor of Spin. So now we have a serious game on our hands, everybody. We are going to be looking at a 2-1 scoreline to p2eZy. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off on this first round of Merrick Valley. We're going to be following the Falls and POV. Amazing damage coming out from him initially. We're going to be seeing him try and get this long. Wow, amazing long-range damage coming out from Falls. And let's see if he's able to close the gap here. I mean, at this point, I think I would try and push, right? That's good damage. Wow, that tow missile hit us, didn't it? Goodness gracious, we saw the actual outline of the missile itself. Going to be looking to respond with a tow missile of his own, unable to land the shot from Falls inside. Chevy able to somewhat get some aggression here. He's able to close the gap just slightly. We definitely want to see a little bit more of this gap getting closed so we can get some gunner action from the 6 side. But look at that. Big damage coming out here. Let's see if... Okay, but can 6 save him here? This is good damage. He's got 200 so far. Ooh, good hit from Falls in there. This is going to add up real fast. We're going to have to pay taxes on it. Ooh, and then Chevy closes the gap again. Chevy, a new breath of life being given to this game through Chevy. The momentum shift is powerful right now. Truly something else. Okay, moving into the second round, we're going to be seeing Chevy playing at a slight advantage here. We're going to go ahead and swap it over to Chevster. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I needed something for that. Okay, we're good. All right, starting off in the Chevy POV, we're going to see this guy. He is right now, Chevy has all the momentum going into this second round of Merrick Valley. We're going to be trying to just continue the pressure. He definitely wants to try, and this is a mental part of the game. If Chevy's able to win this map, it's going to be hard mentally for Fallsen and Sig to really get back into the form they were in on Firestorm, that dominant form they had. It was just truly a spectacle to see, and we all watched it together. We really want to see them get back in that mode again, but oh my goodness, Chevy has entered a mode of his own, and he's really starting to hit some amazing rockets here. Really just, we'd love to see this kind of gameplay. We'd love it to be competitive, but Chevy's pushing Falls and all the way back to the out-of-bounds zone. Chevy hitting good damage, and then T-Done's cleaning up the job, but look at this, down to the last second through the actual wire. Both of those helis were down to their last speck of health. Amazing. Chevy taking the round, going 2-0 on Merrick Valley. I'm really liking the aggression. I think that's the big change we've seen from Chevy. He's really started to push his heli across the map, which is, this is really interesting. You could almost call it poetry, that Fallsen is playing passive in this scenario. He's known for his aggression. It's just, I'm sure it's surprising anyone who's ever 2v2'd against Fallsen for him to play this passive, but honestly, we can respect the respect these teams are giving each other, but now Chevy, he's like, okay, I want to get in your face now. I'm ready to play. This isn't quite aping. This is calculated pushes here, for sure. Chevy just trying to close this gap, trying to get it to where his gunner can have some impact. T-Done's being a very stellar and standout gunner is something you have to get him in range to do, but we need Chevy to just continue this aggression. But Fallsen, he's got to respond. He can't just let Chevy get away with this. So let's swap over to Fallsen and see how he does respond. Fallsen going to be sending rockets downfield here. He's going to continue to stick with this passive approach. He doesn't really want to shift the foot and really go at him. Ooh, watch out here. Careful. And then Fallsen's going to be, again, sending these smart rockets out. Ooh, big rocket hit from Chevy. I cannot believe that Chevy's still got this aggression going and he hasn't really been punished yet. Ooh, that rocket looked good. Careful, careful. You don't want to land it. Oh my God, and major damage coming out from Chevy. Wow, what an amazing set of rockets here. Oh no, but does Falzen respond with a set of his own? Careful. Oh, good flare. I love that. Watch out here. Oh, but T-Don'ts, it's all on you. You have to hit one shot to T-Don'ts. This is all on you here. Oh no, Sick, are you able to close the gap? What's happening here? Help me out. Sick. Oh, and Falzen's able to close the deal. An amazing engagement coming out from Falzen. That was dead to absolute rights there. What happened on the spin side? T-Don'ts, we needed you to hit just a few more gun rounds there, and Falzen was back to the respawn screen. Falzen has finally hit the brakes on that amazing run from Chevy, starting all the way back on Liberation Peak, where he went undefeated, I believe. I don't know if Falzen got a single round on Liberation Peak. So to see this is just truly spectacular that Falzen finally put a stop to Chevy's momentum. But it wasn't for free. You and I both saw that HP. Falzen nearly died. We'll see if he's able to replicate the same thing here. Staying true to his game plan. Very important. Ooh, good hits. Oh, 640 from Falzen. Ooh, watch out for that toe. Don't want to give that for free. There you go. Good moves from Falzen there. We're going to be seeing more rockets coming out from Falzen. Oh, no. Getting good damage on himself. Careful there. We've got no repair now. Chevy knows this. Does Chevy press the issue now? I believe that's what we're going to be seeing out of the Chevy side. He's putting the aggression on him now. Careful, careful. We got Chevy pushing him. He's going to try and put this man on the out-of-bounds line here, so then he's forced to make a bad play. Let's see if he's able to be successful in this position. Toe missile coming out for Chevy. He's going to try and connect this. Ooh, no dice. Going to be looking for more hits here with these rockets, but he's going to continue this aggression. Look at the map here. It's a really good indicator to let you know what this hell he's doing. Right now, he's staying left to left, side to side. He's not pressing the issue. He knows his HP isn't that good. He knows Falzen probably has a HP advantage, and we can actually take a look over there and take a look. Look at the bottom. That HP is in Falzen's favor. Chevy's going to be taking some damage here. He's got to make a very smart move here. He's got to pick the right moment to push in, and I think he's choosing now. He's going to call the bluff here. He's going to look for the damage that... Oh, but he's got prepared. Chevy's still in this fight. Good damage coming out. Let's check out Falzen. Falzen's going to take that damage. He's on fire here. Chevy's going to hit the toe missile to close the gap. Falzen's going to eat it. Oh, my goodness. An amazing sequence from Chevy. I think Chevy has really found his stride and found a play style that's going to work out the best for him in this best of 5. Question is, can Falzen counter it? Whew, really good engagement so far, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you want to see in a grand final. Now, a little bit of lore for everybody here. Sobek City is the deciding map, but it's also Falzen's best map. So Falzen has an advantage going into this final map if we go down. We'll just have to see. Here goes the toe missile. Careful there, Falzen. Careful. You've gotten this far. Don't die to a silly toe missile. Landing good damage there with the smart rocket. Going to be looking out. Again, watch out for that. Don't want to let that hit too easy. Uh-oh. Is he going to be able to make it land? Oh, he tries to flip that toe missile. Looks like toe missile's coming out again. Careful here. Careful. Oh, no! Like I told you, Falzen, don't let Chevy punish you for that. And again, Chevy, he's here to play. We're going to see Chevy push in off of that aggression. That toe missile looks beautiful. And then Chevy knows he has an advantage here. He's got to press it. He's going to be looking to set his gunner up here for good gunfire. But look at this. Falzen responding with really solid gunfire of his own. Careful, careful. Falzen. Oh, he's not too worried. Look at the HP on Falzen. Both of these players are even now on the HPs. Backing off. Look at these guys. I love this, man. They get in a little spat. They recognize, okay, we're both low. We're going to back off and re-engage. But Chevy sees his HP. He knows he's got a slight advantage here. Careful, Falzen. Ooh, don't eat that. Chevy's in his face right now. We love to see this, but what's going to happen is Sick is going to punish him for this. Let's see if Sick's able to close the job here. Let's find out. This is where this man's lethal. He's one of the most dangerous gunners in the 2 scene for a reason. Watch this tracking, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be dangerous if he's getting the prediction right. And look at him. He's predicting his every move. I wouldn't have even thought of that. 200 damage coming out. He sees Chevy's on fire. He gets another 100 damage. One more shot seals the deal here. Oh, no, but the repairs come out. Shit. Oh, my God. Six doing his best he can, but that spread's really working against him in this moment. He's getting some dust as well. I know he's getting frustrated with that. Oh, no. This is looking good right here. Careful. Careful. Watch out for that toe. You can't let it punish you immediately. Oh, my God. But Chevy's doing such a good job evading this gunfire from this 30mm. Deadly shots coming out here. Another 100 damage. He's got to keep it going. Let's check the HP on Chevy. Chevy's looking at about a quarter HP. Falson's also at a quarter HP. We've got to be careful. You guys are dying to one rocket on either side here. Careful, Falson. You've got to land something, and Falson, I believe, is going to land the final shot here and close it out, making the scoreline for Merrick 3-2 for Team Spin. Falson has gotten 2 rounds, and Chevy has gotten 3. An amazing engagement there. Lots of back and forth there. A very good tug of war in the air happening on Merrick Valley here. We are loving to see it. Really loving to see it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really curious. We've seen a lot of good toes from Chevy out the gate. Let's see if he's able to get us another one here. Oh my goodness, but Chevy taking insane damage. Is that Paulson landing that? I think so. Let's see if Chevy's able to respond with his toe missile here. Let's find out. Ooh, it looks good, but not too good. Not enough to land. Let's see if he's able to get back in this game. Watch out for this. You don't want to be a victim. Oh, and you almost were, Chevy. You've got to be careful of that. You don't want to give up a free kill that easily, do you? Give me a break. Chevy's backing up here, trying to get that health regen. It looks like both of these helis are at 100 HP right now. They're just trying to land these cross-map shots. Again, the meta is to land this damage at a distance, close the gap, and get that heli destroyed. Let's see if Chevy is able to produce that for us here. He's just been so good, but he really needs to get back in that form he was just in. He's got to get out of that ceiling. Careful, you can't see nothing there. Ooh, excuse me. Chevy going in for this mid-map control. It looks like he's slowly but surely moving up that map. If you look in the bottom left of your screen. Oh, excuse me. Woo. If you look in the bottom left of your screen, you're going to check that mini-map. Chevy's slowly but surely pressing the issue here, which is what he's done so far on Liberation Peak that gave him an immense amount of success, so he's probably trying to replicate. And here's that aggression coming out from Chevy. He does not care. He wants to get in the face, but the question is, does Sick punish him for this? Sick's right here as well. Let's see if he's able to make a difference here and shut down this aggression from Chevy, and it looks like the answer might be yes, as Chevy is slowly backing up as soon as we swap to the Sick POV. Goodness. Back out to the distance we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I'm trying to give Gunner some love here, but it's just seeming to be a little bit more brutal than it needs to be. Chevy back into POV again. He's going to be looking to get some damage downfield again, but here we are back in these repair zones. It's part of the game. You can't hate these players for trying to press every advantage they can possibly get it. I mean, honestly, I'd do it too. Watch out for that toe. It looks good, though. Careful, careful. Let me drink some water, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful it is outside. Beautiful day it is outside, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we're going to see Chevy here with his tow missile going for this engagement further. Going to be looking to connect, and just no one's able to connect on these tows right now, but Chevy's got a major HP problem, because if you take a look at Falson's, he's got a lot going into this, and Chevy's got very little, so Chevy's going to be looking to get this repair off. Ooh, but good damage from Chevy, and he gets a 3-pod and takes down Falson from 100 to nothing. Whoa, an amazing amount of rocket pods coming out with expert level precision. Whoa, a strong half for Chevy there. Truly a strong half for Chevy. So now that means Falson needs, well, let me go ahead and put this in chat for you guys. 4-2, spin, win half, 8 to win, I guess. So we're gonna pin that and put that in chat. Everyone who's tuned in and watching, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Keeps me doing this stuff, so. Alright, okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we're going to be starting over. We're going to be swapping sides on Merrick Valley. This is part of the agreement between these teams. They would They have chose to play a best of 14, if I'm not mistaken, and they have chose to swap sides at halftime. So that's fair enough. I mean, especially on Merrick, there's definitely a strong side on Merrick, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm almost certain it was the side that Falzen was on. Now Falzen is on the weaker side, in my opinion, if I remember correctly. So we're going to be seeing Falzen here. He's got a hill to work up here. He's definitely got a lot of rounds to secure. Uber, can you clarify the rounds to win? Because in my mind, it should be 8 to win. So these teams should definitely play this out right now if they're going to. They should play it out to 8, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Someone clarify for me, because I'm a little confused by the Merrick decision that these teams agreed on. So let's see. In this new half, Falzen starting on the lighter side of the map. Let's see if he's able to really string something together here. Immediately starting with a very beautiful 300 rocket pod. Oh, and another to add. Falzen, I want to see aggression here. You're getting good damage, but we need some follow through for sure. I understand the approach here. Oh, but they're pushing for you? Falzen, take advantage of this. You've already put down about 1,300 damage with just rocket pods. Are you going to finish with a tow missile? Oh my god, it's so close, but not enough. Is Chevy able to escape this situation? Let's find out. Chevy backing up. Oh, nobody gets taken down, and Falzen's going to seal the deal here. Oh, spoiler alert, but Sick does the job. Goodness. Okay, so Falzen's starting out for this half, and stellar. So right now, okay, so let me read your chat. Best of a 7 on each side is a limitation of the original format. I think they should play out both sides best of 7. So until I modify the mode to force side swapping. Okay, so basically first to 8, unless teams agree to say, all right, you win this map, is what I'm gonna go with. Because Liberation kind of confused me and probably a lot of the viewers. So we've got Merrick Valley starting off again on this second round of this second half. Falzen taking the first round. Chevy having to do a little bit of work here if he wants to take Merrick Valley from Falzen and Sick. Let's see if he's able to make this happen. Again, we want to see this aggression, and we can peek over to the Chevy side. We can see that heli is actually moving pretty aggressively up the middle of the field here, playing over by this crane position. Oh, but good damage coming out of Falzen. It looks like only about 80. Must have hit directly in the cockpit. If you guys, ladies and gentlemen, didn't know that if you hit directly in the cockpit of the attack helicopter, it actually does less damage because you hit the player. Ooh, but good damage coming out from there from Falzen for about 300 here. And enemy suppression off of that tow missile, that was extremely close from the Falzen side. I believe Chevy has a slight, yep, if you look at the bottom of your screen here, you'll see that Chevy has a disadvantage when it comes to the HPs right now. Falzen kind of knows this, but look, we're finally getting a little bit of that push from Falzen that we've been wanting to see. So let's see if he's able to actually get a little closer and press the issue here and put his gunner in a stronger position to really get those 30 millimeters downrange, because that's the thing. We haven't seen the crazy aggression out of Falzen, but the moment he pulls it out, he's got one of the best gunners in the world for it right now. So that's going to be something we're going to have to look out for when he does go for it. How do these rockets work? And then Chevy responds with a missile of his own. Does Chevy go for the push? Oh yeah, he's nose down. He's not messing around. He's ready for this. Chevy's on his ass, and Falzen's running. If you look at the other POV, Falzen's already back in his spawn. Chevy's going to try and continue this aggression, though, moving down the center of this map, trying to get tows off here. Oh, does he go for the third? Oh, no, I thought he was going to go for a third-person tow there. We'd love to see those. No damage off of that tow. Oh, but careful here. Falzen, how are you going to respond with that damage? Good damage here. Are you going to get aggressive? Is Chevy going to back up? Chevy's going to go for the backup here. Falzen, what do you got for us? Are you going to stay in the back of the map? Let's take a look. It looks like he is. Chevy and Falzen going back to back. You've got Falzen pushing the mid of the map while Chevy's backing up. These players, this is tug of war at this point. But look at the clock. This is a major point. I wonder if these players have recognized, oh, I'm running out of time. Careful, careful. Look at spin. I think he's gotten good damage here. Look at the HPs. It's very even. Let's see if Chevy's able to close the deal here. He's going to be moving in on this map. He's going to try. Oh, good damage coming out from Chevy. Falzen, what's your response? Here goes the damage. Falzen's half HP. Chevy's half HP. Look at Chevy. Oh, he's hungry. He's pissed. He wants this kill. He's done enough damage. This fight's only got 10 seconds left in it. How does Fallen respond? Fallen gets taken down by Chevy. Here goes the death cam. Taken down decisively by Chevy and Spin. A great round. Back and forth. Back and forth. These guys are wrestling for this leverage, for this momentum. Every round counts for these guys. Everything's on the line right now for these players. I love it. Love to see it. This is the highest level. You're not holding anything back. You're not trolling with super aggressive pushes. You're playing 2v2 and pushing the game to its absolute limit. And you saw it there. They went back forth with the HPs, using the repair functions, using the momentum of the heli to back up a bit. And look at that. They're so far away that the rocket pods are actually phasing out right there. Amazing stuff. Really good stuff. I'm really curious how Chevy's going to be going into this. We're going to see Falzen just trying to send rockets down the middle of the field over here on the left side of Merrick Valley, while Chevy again is going for this mid-map control that we are loving to see from him. Let's see if Chevy's able to land this tow missile he's sending out, but Fallen's also sending one. I believe Fallen's about to take some damage here. Ooh, no, he hits the tow missile. Yes. Amazing stuff. Chevy's going to be nose down, putting the aggression on him. Going to be looking for the kill here. We love to see it. How do you respond, Fallen? Going to try and step back a little bit more, but Chevy's going to force you. He's going to say, hey, what the hell's going on? But in the midst of it all, we're forgetting about one player here, and that player's name is Sick. Is he going to be able to bail out his pilot here? We're getting hit by that tow. Let's find out. We're going to see Sick trying to send shots downfield. He's going to get about 200 damage so far. Going to be seeing if he can get anything else downfield. Another 300 damage, 500 damage in total. Another shot maybe potentially hitting. He's got to do something. 200 coming out, 700 damage in total. Falls and hits rockets, and then boom, that completes it. The combo is done. You have been folded up nicely by Fallen and Sick. What a great comeback from that tow missile being hit by Chevy. Truly a good round coming out from Fallen, and a great recovery from them. Chamiller, thank you for the follow. Thank you, sir. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. By the way, are you guys enjoying the swapping of the POVs? Yeah? Pretty decent? No? If you guys don't like it, let me know. I would appreciate it. Okay. Oop, wrong one. All right, we're going to start off on the Fallen side here. Okay, we're going to get this nice amount of volume here. We're going to be looking at Falzen to land some kind of tow missile. We haven't seen Falzen land a pretty good tow missile in a while. I mean, I think the last time we saw him was on Manhattan Bridge. But, you know, that's just, it is now 19-19, one total round between both teams. Oh my God, what a crazy stat. Amazing stat right there, ladies. This is how close this is. These players are so evenly matched. And trust me, these players have scrimmed each other endlessly. An amazing lineup for these guys. Truly something else. He's going to be trying to land more of these rockets downfield here. He's going to be trying his best, but it's so far, and I don't blame him. If you're hitting anything at this distance, it's really just solid for you. And I want to see Chevy get back in his face again, man. I want to see this aggression, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be getting out from the Chevy side here. Sorry. And then swap down this volume, and then we're going to have Chevy again pushing this aggression here. Trying to land something here, but does he have the HP advantage? Let's check the HPs here. Let's see. Falzen has a very strong HP advantage. Chevy on about a quarter of his HP. Let's see if Falzen's able to understand that advantage and press the issue. Ooh, great rocket hit from Falzen. Let's see if we can catch that one. There it is. Boom. Let's see if Sig, and then we're going to have Spin backing up here using that repair mechanic, that tug of war that we talked about last round. It's back and showing its head here again. They don't want to fully commit, especially when this repair function is as strong as it is. Can you blame them? I mean, honestly. Let's see if we can get Falzen's POV here. Going to be looking to close this out. A really solid game coming out so far from these guys. Truly something. These guys are not making this a quick finals. These guys are going to make a seat. So big. I got a feeling in my gut, potentially. Let's see if, this is the aggression we were talking about. We want this from Falzen, but he doesn't want to go too aggressive. Interesting. He's definitely hitting his brakes right there. Just bringing this to a closer engagement, and Chevy is going to rip him apart a little bit here, trying to get some kind of damage down on the field. But I wonder if he's going to recognize this, but look at the HPs. They're even. Doesn't matter. Oh, good damage from Falls, and he's got a side advantage with HP. Oh my god, that tow missile looked good, but it was just a hit, an inch off, barely off of Fallsen. Oh my god, and Fallsen with some beautiful pods, a right and a left hook, maybe an uppercut even in there that I didn't see, taking down Chevy and T-Don'ts. Fallsen taking a 3-1 lead. Oh my god, are we seeing a tie? What was the first half again? I'm gonna go scroll back and look. It was 4-2 for Spin. So if Fallen goes 4 here, they're tied up, if I'm not mistaken. No, I believe. So no, it would be 5-6. Okay, so now right now we are. Okay, my bad. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, we are actually tied up 5-5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're tied up 5-5. Wow. Okay, so we are 5-5, ladies and gentlemen. I know the score at the top doesn't represent it, but 5-5 is going to be the score line because we are doing a best of 7 on this map. So that means whenever one of these teams hit 8, they will win the map. So both of these teams need 3 rounds on this map. Give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let this open up, and I'm going to send a message as a suggestion. Okay. All right. Going into this next engagement, 5-5. These teams are evenly matched. p2eZy taking the first 2 maps of the series. Spin taking the 3rd map. Coming into this map, quite hot. Again, the aggression we saw from Chevy, we need to see it again, I think, if we want to see this series continue on to Sobek. Otherwise, Fallsen's looking pretty good. Whoa, that looked like a real good hook from that toe, but it wasn't enough. Oh, but good damage coming out from Fallsen. A great set of 3 pods, punishing the aggression from Chevy. Oh, but not able to land a tow missile, getting an enemy suppression. Look at that repair, though. It's so fast. Ooh, careful, careful. Fallsen's going to push the issue here. He's going to work this little angle here. He's got a little bit of an HP advantage. He knows Chevy's backing up. He doesn't have a repair, whereas Fallsen does have his repair still. This is huge, bigger than we realized, because that repair takes a long time to regen. I believe it's about 15 seconds here. Let's see if Fallsen's able to close the gap here and really make himself ahead in the series. Whoa, what is happening to Chevy? Is Chevy getting stuck on the out of bounds? Why did he go to the left here, I wonder? Interesting. Okay, but we got Chevy back in this fight. Both of these players are going to be exchanging shots here. We're going to be looking to see. We're going to just let both of these POVs play through here. Chevy sending rockets downfield. Falling this too. Here goes the tow missile. Can it land for Chevy? Oh, it looks good, but it's not good enough. Oh, spoiler alert, it misses. Fallsen trying to get more damage downfield, not able to land anything. Chevy, again, both of these players are just uncharacteristically, very uncharacteristic of both of these players to be missing this many rockets like this. Heretic, what's going on, buddy? So we're going to just have to see who's going to land what. And again, look at this timer. These rounds are getting drawn out for so long. It's really just kind of working my lungs right now. I'm not going to lie to you. But here goes Chevy. He's going to press the issue. Finally, he's going to be getting that aggression. Oh, and spoiler alert, Chevy wins the engagement because there is a slight difference in the timings here. We are now looking at 6 rounds for Chevy, 5 rounds for Fallen. Amazing stuff. Truly amazing stuff. I really just need to change the score in the top right. Honestly. I wonder if I can duplicate it. Wouldn't that be great, huh? Let me look at this chat. Okay. What an engagement. It'd be a good day to have a co-caster. Goodness gracious. This is like a marathon right now, guys. I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize all of these rounds were going to take the entire 3 minutes every single round. It's something. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess we're waiting. Maybe a technical issue, technical timeout. We will get right back into the action soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, we are going to, just for the sake of consistency, I'm going to manually do something here. Okay, we are going to put, okay, yeah, here it is. hide that first, and then do 6, 5. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put you right there. Spin. Okay. All right, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you know who's got what. So Spin are in the lead right now. It's first to 8 rounds, just so you know. So Spin are going to be looking to close the gap here with 2 more round wins. We're going to be looking at Falls, and he's going to be trying to get this tow missile to connect again. Merrick Valley is, oh, what a great set of hits here coming out from the 6 side. Oh my God, and Chevy's going to be pressing the issue here. Ooh, oh, we're going to try and get this audio correct. Okay, Chevy over here with the HP advantage going to press the issue. I cannot believe this didn't hit. They look good on my end, but we're going to need to see Sick, the man in disguise, not able to close out the gap. Chevy able to get the rocket kill at the end there. Okay, so that makes it 7-5. Let me give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. 7-5 for Spin, and we are also going to copy. And oh man, I hope this won't edit on all of them. Will it? Pain in the ass. 2-2 maps. What do you mean? Is that it? No, we don't want this POV. Let's mute this and let's get Fallson's POV. Let's see what he's able to do on his best map. Can Fallson take the grand finals and be named the best BS6 attack helicopter dogfighter? Everything's on the line here. The tournament win, the #1 spot on the ladder, everything comes down to this best of 5 finals on this 5th map that both these teams have slugged it out for. Can Chevy overcome Fallen, and can Fallen come back on this 5th map? Let's find out. Fallen, again, sending good damage out, but he also received good damage, so he's had to burn a repair here. Let's see if he's able to make it happen for his gunner. He's no, ooh, but there's Chevy. Chevy's half HP. There's an advantage, Fallen. Push the advantage. Get in his face. He's a quarter of his HP. Get your gunner some shots here. Sick trying his best to land some shots downfield here. But look at this. It's so hard to see on this map. Oh my, oh, not me, sorry. Whoopsie. And then he's gonna let him repair. I'm not a big fan of this playstyle right here. I feel like when you got such a massive HP advantage, pushing is gonna be so beneficial. But again, these players know better than I do in this situation. That's a fact. And look, we got 640 damage from Paulson. There's that slight aggression. You see this heli bouncing down a little bit? He's going to be trying to capitalize off of this. Ooh, that toe looked good, but it didn't quite connect. He's going to be looking to get these rocket pods downfield, trying to get something. Oh, but he receives damage. He gets punished for the aggression. Does Chevy punish him for this? Let's find out on the Spin side. Chevy going to be sending shots downfield. Let's see if Chevy's able to make this happen, and he does. He finally picks up the kill, picking up the first round in the final map of this best of 5 series. Woo, we've got a game. We have got a game, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a 1-0 Spin. Well, let's go ahead and move that back over there, right? Sorry, guys, I'm doing stuff on the fly right now because we aren't making the game best of 14. It's okay though. It's okay. Not gonna get tilted. Not gonna get tilted. We're gonna lock in for real. Okay. So we're gonna mute this stream and turn on Paulson's stream again. Let's follow him and see where he takes us on this round. He is now down 1 round here on this final map. Let's see what he's able to do. Does he change up his playstyle? Does he bring back that vintage Fallen aggression that we loved out of him? Let's see if he's able to connect something over here. He's just trying to land these smart rockets. Again, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching and you play on controller, Fallen is one of the best attack helicopter pilots on the planet in Battlefield 6, and he plays on controller, so don't think your input limits you in any capacity. This man has shown that it is very possible to be quite competent, in fact, to be the best. So let's see if he's able to solidify that position in this round, but he's not able to. He takes a lot of damage there, burning his repair. Chevy understands he has an advantage here. The question is he able to move in on it? I'm really curious to see it from Chevy. We want to see it from Chevy. We want to see every little bit of advantage used in this game. Let me turn this volume up. All right. And Chevy's back in this, but Chevy takes a lot of damage on for that aggression as well. Fallen punishes, but look at Fallen's HP. Oh, Chevy's going to try and get something done here, but Chevy gets killed ultimately. Fallen landing the rocket pods and some mighty nice looking ones at that. very solid pods coming out from Fallen. This is now a even game on Sobek City. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. I did not think we would be going to a best of 5. I mean, I knew we were doing a best of 5, but I didn't think we'd be going to this high of a number. I didn't think we'd see a 5th map. How often do you see a 5th map in a best of 5? Truly an actual movie. An actual movie happening here, guys. You guys are witnessing history. It's something else. But let's see how Fallen, if he's able to close the gap here. He's sending rockets down the middle of Sobek City, trying to land something on this AH-6 attack helicopter. I think it's AH-6, but he's going to try and land his tow missile onto Chevy. Not able to bob and weave the needle through it, but oh, good. Ooh, 600 damage from those smart rockets coming out from Fallen. Is he able to capitalize on this and force Chevy down potentially? Oh my God, that tow looked really good from Chevy. Can Sick get an impact here? Let's find out from the man himself. I'm curious to see. Sick, what is your position here? Are you able to show your worth on this D tower for Sobek? He's trying to send shots down, but it's so difficult to see on this map. I feel for him, but oh look, that was a great set of rockets. He had some dust in there, about 300 damage coming out from Sick. Oh, another 306 showing his value, but Chevy and T-Don'ts crashing in the finals. You can't do that. That doesn't work out very well for you. Oh no, so that's going to be 2-1 for PT. I'm just going to call it PT, guys. p2eZy. There you go. How about that? That good? You guys like that? That's kind of dope. That's actually like, I'll put that on a t-shirt, bro. That's actually sick. I like that. Okay. All right. Starting off with the Fallen POV here. Let's see if we can figure out from the Gorilla. Let's see. Is he able to dodge that rocket? Let's see if Chevy's able to land something here. We haven't seen anything from him in a while. Chevy just doing his best, bobbing and weaving around these lethal pods and tow missiles coming out from Fallen here. See if he's able to make the difference here at all. Ooh, big damage here. We don't see the damage marker anywhere, at least I don't, but that sounded like 2 rockets hitting, and he knows he has an advantage. Ooh, very close shots there. Careful, careful. You don't want to get ripped up into pieces here. Oh, really good damage. Let's check that Fallen HP real fast. Fallen HP looks about half here. Oh my God, and Chevy closes the gap here, and Chevy's gonna delete Fallen off of the back of the map here. Amazing stuff. Really good shots. We are 2-2. Ladies and gentlemen, Uber, can you be sure to make sure these guys don't call it early? We want to see that 8th round decided, or is it the 1st to 7? It must be 1st to 7 at this point. I must be misunderstanding things. But truly a good round coming out from Chevy. Let's see what Fallen has to say in response. Let's keep this just a little bit low, maybe. Ooh, no, don't do that. Okay. And we're going to swap to these 2 POVs. We're going to go back and forth a little bit here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, shots going down the middle of the field. Fallen going to be looking like he's going to try and get some kind of damage. We're not able to. Ooh, wrong one. Sorry. Chevy's going to get some damage downfield, it looked like, I believe. Yep. No, it was Chevy that received the damage. I apologize. Chevy doing his best here. Okay. Again, exchanging these rockets across Sobek City. I wish I had a 3rd-person cam right here, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see this fight from a different point of view. But again, Fallen, no. What the fuck? Look at that tow missile. Someone clipped that. That was legitimately through the wing of Fallen. Amazing stuff there. We're going to be seeing more shots, more tows coming out from Fallen. Nothing really connecting for him right now, but I mean, this is good damage. Oh, but look at that, 640 damage. Let's get a HP check on Chevy. Both of these players are half HP. They seem very even. Oh, Chevy getting good damage, it looks like. Hold on, be careful here, careful. Are you able to get it done? Fallen getting some damage on Chevy. Chevy 1 HP, look at Fallen, also 1 HP. Careful. Oh, Fallen, you gotta be careful, dude, because they're so low, but no, he has HP advantage now. He can probably press the issue a little bit. He's gonna have repair back. Look at Chevy. Chevy has repair though. Fallen, are you accounting for this? This is a big mess up if you don't get it right. Let's see how Chevy responds. He's 1 HP. Oh no, Chevy, careful. Careful, you're 1. Get below that building. Watch out, Chevy, you're on fire. No way you make it out of this alive. There's no way. And Fallen takes him down, punishes him for bad positioning. A solid round from Falzen here. An amazing round. A world-class round even. 3-2. p2eZy. What a round. Truly something. First to 7. I know I said first to 8, but I think it's first to 7. I was told first to 8. It's all good. First to 7. This is the final map in the best of 5 if you're just tuning in. Spin and p2eZy have shown to be very even in these attack helicopters, but they're not done yet. Someone in this server will be crowned the best helicopter in Battlefield 6. The question is, who? And we're only moments away from finding out through these rounds. Careful for that tow missile. Don't let Chevy hit that on you, Falzen. He's been proven to be lethal in this game. Look at these rockets coming out. Oh my goodness, 300 damage. These guys are even on HP though. No one has any real advantage right now. Let's check Chevy out. Chevy's got about half here. Falzen has about, Falzen has about 3/4, it looks like. Falzen has a slight advantage with Chevy hitting good rockets here. Let's give him some audio real quick here. Careful here, Chevy. Careful, don't go too far, and then Falzen's going to respond with rockets of his own and landing them on Chevy at a beautiful 3-pod coming from the boy from p2eZy. That's going to be 4-2 for p2eZy. They will now swap sides, ladies and gentlemen. This is the half. p2eZy have taken the half. Spin has to win, I believe, 5 rounds in a row. Well, not in a row, but 5 rounds in total. p2eZy only need 3. A clear advantage in this side swap. We'll see here. So I understand what you're saying, and I just wish we would have just done best of 14. It would have been so much better. Like, legitimately so much better. Okay. So it just would have made it way easier for the spectators, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're good. We're good. So we're going to be going into this next half here. 4-2 for p2eZy. Because even if they got to 7 rounds on either side, they still need to get 8 rounds if it's a best of 14. Like, I don't know. It's a bit odd. Yeah, they have to win 4-1. If they win 4-2, it's a tie. Okay, yeah. This is just, I feel like we should have just done it right there on the server. Oh. Okay. If they win 4-2, it's a tie. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. The math adds up. It adds up. It adds up. Well, yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. Yeah, 4-2. That's right. But that's best of 13, is it not? I don't know. Who cares? We're in a break right now between the first and final half. And then, yep, okay, yeah. We are in between rounds on the final map of the best of 5 between these 2 attack helicopter teams. This is the final half. The winner will be decided in this half. Let's buckle up and see what we can get out of this. Crazy damage coming out initially. Chevy's going to be playing at a disadvantage initially, but Falzen's going to go ahead and just continue this nice steady approach, keeping his gunner set up here. Falzen's playing with every trick in the book he's got right now. He's going to be trying to get damage. Spin is going to be under fire here. It sounds like Falzen able to get some damage downfield here. Spin has got to work uphill here and play to their repair, but he's not low enough. Oh my goodness, look at that HP. He got saved by the bell here. Okay. So oh no, and Chevy gets taken down by Falzen. That is going to take it to 5-2 from the Falzen POV. So Falzen needs 2 more rounds to be crowned the best, correct? All right, let's turn the volume. I want to see the winning POV for this. I'm not saying Chevy can't win. I'm not saying Spin can't win, but there's a good chance we're going to see. Oh wait, a big aggression coming out from Chevy. Oh, this could change the entire game. Chevy, an amazing change of pace. What we've wanted this entire time. That giga aggression coming out. Is that the new standard? I hope Chevy sticks with this. As a caster, I think this is exactly what Chevy needs to do here. I think this aggression is exactly what Chevy needs. We've been through all the maps. We've done all the playstyles. When Chevy hit that second wind on Liberation Peak, it was all gas, no brakes. And Chevy's going in, and he wants all the smoke now. He's going in for this fight, and he's not giving it up for easy. Oh, here goes Chevy. He's going to try and get this damage out. Chevy, oh, T-Don't's finally cleaning up for Chevy. There's no way we are going this deep into this map. Oh my goodness, Chevy changing the pace of the play, forcing Falzen to change his game plan in the final half of the final map. An amazing. This is exactly what he needs to do. I want to see this from Chevy's side. Let's see if he's able to get it. Oh, I'm going to move quick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do it quick. Let's go. Okay, yep, we're good. All right, we got it on the screen too. Okay, let's see. Chevy's out of the gate. He's flying out of the gate. He's using all that aggression. He knows it's going to throw Falzen off. Look at this damage. He's doing everything he can to throw him off. He's got all this damage already. Keep going. Don't stop. You hit the brakes. You're done. You give Sick a chance to aim at you. Keep going. You've got to keep fighting here. You can't give up. No, Chevy. Oh, God, you're about to go down to the gun of Sick. Sick himself is about to delete you. Let's see if it happens. Oh, no. Careful here. Sick, you've got to come out on top here in this engagement. Oh, no, not the ad. Back to Spin, but Fallen. Spin go down. Who got the kill? Who was it? West wins. So that means it's 5-5? Oh, my goodness. All right, we're going to follow Falzen here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 1st to 7 to win this series, and we are 5-5 on the final map. It doesn't get any closer than this. This is exactly what you wanted out of this. Trust me. This is the best 2v2 I think I've seen ever. It potentially is the best I've ever seen ever in this entire franchise. So we're going to be seeing a great engagement. Chevy, the change of play from Chevy is just so on point. He's getting all this damage, forcing Falzen to play back on this. And look, the no zone. 8 seconds to make a play. Falzen, you might die for this. You've got to do something. You've got to get damage down the field now. You've got to change the pace. Sick, it's all on you. You've got to do it. But he gets taken down by Chevy. Chevy takes the lead. It's not GG. It's not G. Is it GG? Dude, okay, I don't think it's GG. It's not GG, bro. It's not. I don't think. Is it? Okay, well, if that's... Is that really the end? Oh, my good. Okay, wow. Wow. What an amazing series. That means Chevy from Spin and T-Don'ts has officially won the 2v2 attack helicopter tournament with an amazing change in playstyle at the end. Going from that passive playstyle into full-on aggression in that final half was a true championship move. Tactics and gameplay rose to the top at the end for Chevy, but don't get it twisted. These teams are neck and neck, but Chevy today came out on top and is the better helicopter pilot in the franchise. That puts Spin as your world champions in the attack helicopter. Wow. What a series. Amazing. Okay.